This is the time the Raiders have fumbled the bag on elite quarterbacks and a few skilled position players. I'm going to be going through this list very fast. It's going to show the people we picked and the people we forgot about. Don't even know who this guy is. He fits as a Raider guy, but I'm going to show you who we picked him over. We picked him over Phillip Rivers. Look at those numbers. Look at those stats. 8 Pro Bowls, 63,000 yards. We picked him over 2-time Super Bowl MVP Eli Manning. For a guy nobody remembers.
Your MVP, ladies and gentlemen, Eli Manning. Tom Brady takes their football team down and scores. You're down a touchdown. All of a sudden, you take your team 83 yards in 12 plays. Was there ever any doubt that you could pull that off?
No, we believed in ourselves all year, and that's the position you want to be in. You want to have the ball in your hands, 4 minutes left, go down, you got to score a touchdown. You know, that's where you want to be, a chance to win the game, and so many big plays on that drive.
It's been an honor to be a part of this family, and I hope that I've represented the organization in the way that you wanted me to from my first day to my last.
No Megatron, no problem. Clearly we wanted the guy that lasted 2 years before getting cut. What about AP? Did we need him?
On a few of his highlights and see what y'all think. AP was that running back that you used to create on Madden with 99 everything. Speed, agility, break tackle. That was AP. If you told me, but he decides to bounce it outside, he's going to decide to stiff on his safe. Then he outruns the linebacker. And I watched Eric Weddle on this business decision. He said, nah, brother, I'm good. I'm trying to play a few more seasons. And then he going to high step in there. If your kids ever ask you what it was like to tackle AP.
So we passed on 2 Hall of Famers, Megatron and AP. Here's the third one. He could have been guarding those great quarterbacks we passed up on. Here's our next great pick. A guy that had 1,919 passing yards and 3 touchdowns for his career. Oh, yeah, we made up for that. This was Mr. 6-year, $61 million, Mr. Bigger than most offensive linemen without being Sebastian Janikowski, who we actually had. Mr. walked out the league with a whole bag after 1 year of production. Fat as ever. Now, we passed up on Sam Bradford, Tim Tebow, and Jimmy Clausen. That was not a bad choice. But picking Carson Palmer, that was crazy. Over Andrew Luck and Robert Griffin, that was insane. This is his stats before he got to us. 22,000 yards, 154 touchdowns with 100 picks. This is the guy we passed on for him, who through the first 5 seasons had better numbers than Peyton Manning had through his first 5. This was the guy we gave the key to the throne. Mr. 257 touchdowns with 112 picks. Basically a pick for every 2 touchdowns. We could have had a guy that was Rookie of the Year in Robert Griffin with similar numbers to Jaden Daniels, though he had a shorter career. We could have had him and then moved on to somebody else. This is another guy we passed on, Teddy Bridgewater, who by some would say he had a mediocre career, but as a great leader, he ain't throw all them crazy picks. He could have managed the game for all the outside talent we had. He could have managed that. These are his stats. But check this out. Now, if you haven't broken your phone yet and you still with me, you still ain't broke your phone or tossed your phone out of anger, like, what the hell? I never knew. 2018 was worse. It was worse. This is what we did in 2018. We just had to be the greatest of all time at sucking ass. Check this out. We selected an offensive lineman I guarantee you didn't even know existed until just now. We chose him over Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, and Baker Mayfield. That same old lineman just got a 3-year, $66 million contract extension. But he ain't putting up these numbers. This is Baker the last 2 years. Season's better than Patrick Mahomes the last 2 years. Now, Baker did have a slow start, but he been consistent and he ain't throw as nearly as many picks as Derek Carr has. Look at his numbers. But nah, that was we passed up on both of these guys right here. Both are NFL MVPs. One of them 2-time MVP, one of them 1-time MVP. We passed on both of them. Nope, not good enough. Yeah, of course you had through your first 107 games a better stats than Tom Brady. So what? We can find better, right? Yeah, these are Lamar stats. I mean, we actually passed on Lamar Jackson. What do you want me to say as a Raider fan?
Big storyline, though, that we need to keep our eyes on. More specifically, Lamar Jackson is playing incredible football right now.
That guy does stuff that almost nobody I've ever seen play can do.
The visual phenomenon of watching Lamar Jackson is just unlike watching anyone else in football.
Lamar is off the charts good.
The best I've ever seen Lamar play.
Lamar Jackson right now, he just looks like he's on another level.
And absolutely an MVP candidate.
A top candidate for the MVP.
Easy MVP.
I do not care who is across the line of scrimmage from him. He's the best football player on the field.
It's a bird.
It's a plane.
It's action Jackson. Touchdown! Wow! Fake off the stutter step. Lamar Jackson. This is right on the money.
A perfectly placed football.
Time to throw. Let's it rip. He's got it. And then he gets free. Splits everybody. Here he goes. Slices. Remarkable.
Taking a deep shot for Flowers.
He got a touchdown out of it. It's a touchdown. Got out of it once he's tapped. Flings it in the air. And by Likely. Wow. Nobody more fun to watch than Lamar Jackson.
And while we was giving all those drafts up, this is who we kept and rolled with. Mr. 257 touchdowns, 112 picks, and out the league. And these are the new guys we screwing over. Only time will tell how bad we done screwed up with this one. But, I mean, what can I say? Do you even need to say anymore? I mean, most of these guys are starting right now. We dealing with other people leftovers. So, hey.